Hey, it's Marius. I'm back again with another Beatdowns Fights video. This is the second video for today. And like I say every single time about these videos, I enjoy doing these, and I went to see a new movie yesterday. It was a good movie. I liked it. It's called The Bad Guys 2, and I do have some more newcomers for that movie, and like, for example, for these videos, like, basically if I take like R2D2 and then put R2D2 up against like Johnny Five from Short Circuit, or Darth Vader versus like David Cornsweet's Superman, or something kind of like that. So let's get right to it. So the first one I got is Kitty Cat from The Bad Guys 2 versus Tai Lung. After that one is the Bad Guys 2 got a new team called the Bad Girls. So from the Bad Guys 2, this called the Bad Girls versus the Furious 5. After that one got Crypto from the new Superman movie. Again, Mr. Joker Robot from like the Batman 2. After that one got Susan Murphy versus Turner Alpha. After that one got is Metamorpho versus Shella Ball from the new Fantastic Four. And the last one is Yoda versus Caddy Mundi. So who wins these fights? We're gonna find out here. So the thing with Kitty Cat from the Bad Guys 2, she's obviously very strong now, but she's actually tough enough to take attacks from Wolf. But she's obviously crazy strong, but she's still a good fighter. Like, she's obviously very tough though, but she's basically like a great fist fighter. But the thing with Tai Lung here is, when they compared to the first movie, Tai Lung is obviously very strong though. He's obviously fast and quite agile, but he can basically overpower the Furious 5. And fight against Po and beat Master Shifu. So I think between the two, I think Kit Kat would win that fight. So the next one is basically a team up versus team up. It's the Bad Girls from Bad Guys 2 against Furious 5. So from the Bad Guys 2 here, this team of called the Bad Girls. So the Bad Girls, all of them are great fighters. They're obviously very tough, and they're obviously great fighters. But the thing is with the Furious 5 from the Kung Fu Panda, I think it's made out of Tigress, Monkey, Master Crane, Mantis, and what was the other one? Can't remember, but the Furious 5 have different like skill sets and very good fighters. But because the Bad Girls from the Bad Guys 2 are definitely better fighters, so yeah, I think the Bad Girls would win that fight. So the next fight is Crypto from the new Superman movie against the Joker Robot. So the thing with Crypto here, Crypto, like, you might think Crypto is just a dog, but Crypto is a Kryptonian dog with Kryptonian powers. So basically, Crypto is honestly quite fast, but very strong too. But Crypto, with his Spike Force, can basically tear apart camera drones, which is quite impressive. But the thing with the Joker Robot from Lego Batman 2, you might want to argue it's just made of Lego bricks, but it's obviously physically strong. Like, it was actually able to climb up on Wayne Tower and destroy that tower with ease. Not like straight up destroy it, but still climb up it. But it does have the Destructor, which it can take apart black objects. Which I think between the two here, I think Crypto has the speed and flying advantage here. You can basically, Crypto can just damage it and use the flight with Crypto's advantage. So I think Crypto would win that fight. So the next fight is an interesting fight. Susan Murphy from Monsters vs. Aliens against Chandler Alpha. So in the beginning of the movie of Monsters vs. Aliens, Susan was just a normal human. But on her wedding day, she got hit by a meteorite with some sort of green juice stuff. I don't know what to call it. So after that, she became Ginormica. And that's why I thought this would be a fun fight. Because in the Ginormica state, Susan is obviously very strong now. Like, she can lift really heavy metal stuff, but punch through metal too. But because the thing with Chandler Alpha from Pacific Rim is basically the last Mongol Jaeger here, but it's honestly very strong now. Like, it sends out very powerful punches too. This is a very close fight, like very close, because like Susan Murphy and Chandler Alpha kind of fight in different ways, but because Chandler Alpha can send out like powerful punches, it might just straight up knock out Susan in a fight. This is a very close fight because like Cherno and Susan are both very strong now, but Cherno is basically made all out of metal. I think that gives Cherno a way more advantage here. This is a close fight, but I think Cherno Alpha would win this fight. So this is a fun fight. It's Metamorpho coming Sean Ball. But who wins this fight? So Metamorpho from the new Superman movie, he's obviously very powerful here. Well, he's a shapeshifter. So basically you can detach his body, and you can actually save David, Superman, and Crypto with like these really powerful like strings. But basically you can like send out acid and all that. But Metamorpho, that doesn't stop there for Metamorpho. Well, he can make weapons of his hands. So yeah, he's obviously very strong here. But how about Shola Ball? So Shola Ball from the new Fantastic Four, she's the new Silver Surfer, so she has cosmic power. Like, she is destroying those generators quite easy. But actually matching up against New Galactus eventually. But Shola Ball is also very powerful though, but I still think Metamorpho is very strong. I can see Metamorpho using his shape-shifting abilities to outlast Shola Ball. Close fight, but I think Metamorpho would win that fight. So this is a fun fight. The final one is Yoda versus Ki-Adi-Mundi. So these two were both on the Jedi Council. So they're obviously Master Duelists and Master Force users. Like, Yoda is the Grandmaster of all the Jedis. Well, basically, Yoda is quite agile, but in his movies, in the Clone Wars series, in the movies, he was matching up against Count Dooku, Palpatine, and even the Clone Wars, matching up against Palpatine again, and Ventress. That's how powerful Yoda is. But the thing with Ki-Adi-Mundi, you didn't really see much of Ki-Adi-Mundi. Because when Order 66 happened, he got killed pretty easy. But still, like, if you take that out of the equation, Ki-Adi-Mundi is definitely a powerful Force user and a great duelist. These two are both great Jedi Masters, but I still think Ki-Adi-Mundi would win that fight. So yeah, Ki-Adi-Mundi would win this one quite easy. So if you like this video, like, subscribe, so bye.